everybody, welcome to the podcast. This is the Ride Share Intel. I'm your host, Chad. I had the honor today to meet Giovanni on this ride share, and I just got to talking to him about my coffee, and he noticed it was half empty because he's apparently some guru in coffee, and he's kind of asked me questions about it, and I basically wanted to just share with you some tips, 3 reasons why your coffee doesn't taste the same at home as it does in the local coffee shops.
So hi everyone. Yes, I've been teaching home baristas for quite a few years in the New York area, just going to their homes and teaching them those points that you need to address to just make coffee a little more similar to what you get at your local coffee shop, right? So I'm going to give you 3 very important tips on what you can work on so you can get there, right? So making really good, let's say, pour overs, for example. But the first thing you want to do is you want to invest in a good grinder, and that grinder has to be called a burr grinder. That's the style of grinder. You don't want a blade grinder because that's just whacking at your coffee beans, and you're going to get different particle sizes, and then you're going to get something that's unevenly brewed, so you're not really going to get those flavors really coming out, right? So an adjustable burr grinder, if you type that into Google, you'll see a whole bunch of listings on grinders. Choose one. You'll see an adjustment knob on it from 0 to 10. That's the one you want, right? Number 2, getting fresh beans, right? You want those fresh beans. You want to grind them fresh to preserve all those notes that people talk about when they read the bag. You'll read the bag that you get from a shop, and it's apricot and candied pineapple. A lot of times we're just tasting coffee, right? And that's usually because we chopped it up with a blade grinder or didn't measure it properly, right? So getting fresh beans and grinding it fresh in that burr grinder that you just purchased, it's going to get you a long way closer to what you need, right? And then leading into that last point, you want to, so I hit grinder, beans, measurements. So also invest into a gram scale. This gram scale is what's going to help you stay on recipe and repeat it and see the difference, right? How to adjust. And once you get that gram scale, you're going to figure out, there's something called the SCA, and they recommend different brew ratios for a lot of different coffees, from dark roast to light roast to whatever you like to drink. So for me, I like to do my pour overs at a ratio of 1 to 16, and that means for every 1 gram of coffee, I'm using 16 grams of water. And then I just multiply that up, and then I got my full cup of coffee and brewed at that ratio, 1 to 16, using my gram scale. And that way, when I brew it again, I know how to adjust. Maybe it came out too sour. I know I had to grind a little finer. Came out too bitter. Maybe I had to grind a little coarser, right? And those 3 things, guys. So again, invest in an adjustable burr grinder, get those fresh coffee beans, and get a gram scale, and then just start jotting down your recipes, and then you'll be rocking some really awesome pour overs at home that taste like chocolate covered strawberries, and and then you're gonna be the next coffee nerd on the block. So
I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
Yeah, well, thank you all, and
Awesome, Giovanni. I appreciate that. I know that's really important for me because, again, I waste a lot of coffee, and hence, again, the reason why there's half a cup here sitting from 6 o'clock this morning, and it's now basically going on 1 o'clock here where we are. But ultimately, this is what we love doing in the ride shares. I was having this one-on-one conversation with him, and we just love having unfiltered conversations with people you wouldn't normally meet. And that's what this whole ride share podcast is all about. So if you liked this, share it, post it, whatever you do, get it out there, because I didn't know these 3 tips that to help you make your coffee at home taste like what you order at the coffee shop, which again blows my mind, measuring them out at the end with the ratio of 1 to 16 based off his preference. So whatever your preference is, if you know it, drop it in on the comments. If you have learned and experienced what blessing the coffee has done for you in your life with the ratio, drop it in the comments. But share away. We want to get these conversations out there to people because I'm a normal dude who drinks coffee and drives, and I didn't know that my coffee at home could taste as good as the ones in the coffee shop. All right, everybody. See y'all later.